Joining us today to lead off our program is Carolyn Patton, the event manager and volunteer coordinator for the Dow Gardens. Carolyn, welcome to Community Focus.
Thank you for having me.
What is planned for the Dow Gardens this summer?
Oh my goodness, we have so much planned at the Dow Gardens this summer. We have the staples that Midlanders have come to know and love. So we have our lunchtime concerts, which are every Wednesday from noon until 1:30. And we like to feature local bands at that concert. And we encourage people to bring a picnic basket and just come and sit in the beauty of the gardens for an hour or so for those concerts. We also have our outdoor movies again this year, which are Friday nights, the last Friday of the month actually, in June, July, and August. And on those nights, we're going to be showing La La Land, Hacksaw Ridge, and the new Beauty and the Beast. So we're really excited about that. And we want people to come and sit in the beauty of the garden and watch a movie about 15 minutes after sunset. A few other things that we have our art in the garden again this year. And so we've done different things throughout the years. And this year we are featuring an exhibit from the University of Michigan, and it is called Hidden Worlds. So an artist, Susan Crawwell, took pollen and made it about 10,000 times its size. So they're ceramic pieces and they're throughout the gardens. We hope to do some fun programming along with that as well. And then one of the other things that people really have come to love are our story times on Friday mornings in the children's garden.
And the story times are geared toward younger
we
children?
say ages 2 and up. We read a few short stories, usually with a theme, and then do some sort of activity. Now we do have super story times, which are also a favorite, and those are the first and third Fridays of the month. And those we go all out for. So there's a water day where you're encouraged to bring your swimsuit and splash around. I believe there's Fairy Gnome Day again this year, which was a favorite as well. So those are really fun.
Well, what's happening at the Pines, the homestead of Herbert H. and Grace A. Dow?
So we are so excited to be opening up the Pines home a little bit more, like you said, the home of Herbert and Grace Dow. We're doing some really fun programming there. One of the things that we're doing is a concert series called the Pines Concert Series, and we are bringing in some regional bands. So they tour throughout the state of Michigan and some even nationally, and we're hosting those on the Pines front porch, which is going to be really exciting.
These musicians perform covers or original works, or?
They're original bands, yeah.
Carolyn, what other things are happening at the Pines?
We have a lot of other programming starting this year. So we are trying a hand lettering class this year, and we are working with the Captured Collective to look at some of the Dow's documents and how they wrote, and then practice some of your handwriting skills. We're also doing a journaling club, which is going to be really exciting because a lot of people don't know that Herbert Dow actually filled about 50 journals in his lifetime. So we're going to look at his journals and what he wrote about, what inspired him, and then let people go from there and write about what inspires them.
There's also a book club that is being occasionally held at the Pines?
Yeah, so we do have a book club, and we meet monthly. And we read books, and then we sit down and talk about them. And most of those are geared towards either the time period that Herbert and Grace were in or something about horticulture, but we try to tie it into the garden somehow.
Backing up to the hand lettering class, that's cursive, right? Not printing?
I would say more calligraphy.
Calligraphy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it'll be very
Do you have to
exciting.
brush up a bit, John?
I will have to brush up on that. Poetry at the Pines, you have a single...
Yeah, we have one Poetry at the Pines event, and we invited local poets to come, and they read for about 10 to 15 minutes each, and then you can meet and greet with them after. That's a really fun event as well.
Now, in addition to classes and events, you also have tours available at the Pines?
We do have tours of the Pines, and if you have not gotten a chance to get inside the Pines, I would encourage it. It's a beautiful home, and you learn a lot about the family by being in the house. The tours that we currently offer are Tuesdays and Thursdays at 10 a.m., and then Fridays at 10 and 1:30.
And these are regular tours. You also have special or bus tours, if you will, or for groups if they make a reservation?
Yeah, if you'd like to bring in a group, we like to keep them small because the house was built to be a home and not really a showpiece. But we do love to get groups in to see the house, and it's really a fun experience if you're bringing people. If you like to have conversation with, there's a lot of really great talking points in the house.
Well, what's the best way to get more information on any of the things that we've been discussing here about the gardens or the Pines?
So the best way to get our information is definitely our website. We have everything listed on there, all the times, all the information, all the registration information. Also, if you'd like to give us a call, our telephone number is 989-631-2677, and we'll be happy to answer any of your questions on there as well.
Caroline, thank you for appearing on Community Focus, bringing us up to date on the happenings at the Pines and the Dow Gardens.